Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining Mark Johnson's IEP Review Meeting. Today, I will review the important parts of Mark's individualized education program and explain how we will work together to support his success throughout the school year. An IEP is a collaborative plan created by the IEP team, including parents, teachers, administrators, and other professionals. The purpose of today's discussion is to ensure everyone understands Mark's strengths, needs, goals, accommodations, and services so we can provide him with the support he needs to be successful. Before reviewing Mark's IEP, it is important to understand two important parts of the special education process: prior written notice and parental consent. Prior written notice is a written explanation from the school district describing decisions related to special education services. It explains what the school is proposing or refusing, why decisions were made, and what information was considered. Parental consent ensures families understand and agree with the initial delivery of special education services. Parents are valued members of the IEP team and have the right to participate, ask questions, and provide input throughout the process. Mark's present levels of academic achievement and functional performance, also known as the PLAAFP, provides the foundation for his IEP. Mark is a hardworking student who demonstrates a positive attitude toward learning. He works well with classmates and enjoys hands-on activities, especially building with Legos and sharing his projects with others. Academically, Mark continues to need support in reading and mathematics. He currently reads at an approximately first grade level and demonstrates strengths in decoding and phonemic awareness, but needs additional support with comprehension and fluency. In math, Mark performs at approximately a second grade level. He is successful with addition and subtraction, but needs continued instruction in multiplication, division, and problem solving skills. Based on Mark's PLAAFP, three measurable annual goals were developed. The first goal focuses on reading comprehension. Mark will work towards identifying main ideas, supporting details, and answering comprehension questions with 80% accuracy. The second goal focuses on mathematics. Mark will improve his understanding of multiplication and division concepts and solve problems with increased accuracy. The third goal focuses on reading fluency. Mark will increase his reading speed and accuracy through repeated reading practice and progress monitoring. These goals provide clear expectations and allow the IEP team to measure Mark's growth throughout the year. To support Mark's progress, accommodations and modifications will be provided. Accommodations change how Mark accesses instruction without changing what he is expected to learn. These include small group instruction, graphic organizers, visual supports, and extended time. Modifications adjust the learning expectations when needed. Examples include providing reading materials at Mark's instructional level, reducing the number of questions on assignments, and focusing math activities on essential skills. These supports allow Mark to participate meaningfully in instruction while working toward his individual goals. Mark's placement follows the least restrictive environment requirement. He will participate in the general education classroom for most of the school day because he benefits from learning with his peers and participating in classroom activities. Mark will also receive 30 to 45 minutes of specialized instruction in the resource classroom each day. This setting allows targeted instruction in reading and math while still maintaining inclusion with his classmates. The goal is to provide the appropriate level of support while allowing Mark to participate with his peers as much as possible. Mark will receive assessment accommodations that allow him to demonstrate what he knows without unnecessary barriers. These accommodations include extended time, small group testing when appropriate, and access to supports used during daily instruction. Technology tools such as digital reading supports, online math practice programs, and electronic graphic organizers will provide additional ways for Mark to practice skills and access classroom content. Collaboration between special education and general education teachers is essential for Mark's success. Teachers will communicate regularly about Mark's progress and ensure accommodations and modifications are implemented consistently. General education teachers can support Mark by breaking assignments into smaller steps, providing visual supports, checking for understanding, and giving additional processing time. We will also use technology supports and positive reinforcement strategies to encourage independence and confidence. IDEA requires schools to monitor student progress toward IEP goals and provide regular updates to families. Mark's teachers will use the progress monitoring template created for his IEP. This template tracks his progress in reading comprehension, reading fluency, mathematics, classroom participation, and use of accommodations. General education teachers will provide updates regularly, and I will receive the data and review it to determine whether Mark is making appropriate progress. Parents will receive progress updates through regular reporting periods, communication from teachers, and meetings when needed. If concerns arise regarding Mark's progress or implementation of his IEP, families should contact the special education teacher or classroom teacher. The team will work together to review concerns and examine progress data. If Mark is not making adequate progress towards his goals, the IEP team may create an addendum. This process involves reviewing data, discussing possible changes to services, accommodations, modifications, or goals, and including parent input. Our shared goal is to ensure Mark receives the support he needs to continue growing academically and socially. Thank you for your partnership and commitment to supporting Mark's success.